All right, what's going on, everybody? I got a little bit of time. Gonna do a little rundown on my Traxxas VXL setup. My little build here. It's the Extreme Racing chassis. I really like it. What else? Let's start here at the front. We got the GTR Traxxas shocks. We're running white and black striped spring. This doesn't have much play. I believe it's only about 4 to 5 millimeters worth of play, so we're still good enough for the rules to get past tech. I don't run any shock fluid in the front because there's not a lot of travel. It's so limited that it's really not going to do nothing but way down the front end. I also limited the internal and outside. Both have limiters inside, so it kind of looks maybe a little funny. It's all up like that, but it gives me the ride height I want, and it works. So I pretty much leave it. I mean, this is all what works for me. If it's right or wrong, that's to be determined, I guess, or whatever. I also do use a 2S4P battery. This is what I have. It's the smallest one I have laying around. That's what I use with my VXL. For the rear, I do use 0-degree arms. So there's not too much of that toe in like that, like how they normally come. I did notice you lose a little bit of the stability of it. Car kind of wants to wander a little bit more, but adjusting a little bit of the shocks, you can get it going pretty good. So rear shocks, there's the 3 holes that you can mount them to down here. So it's at the closest one to the transmission, so the inner one, not to the outside where the tire is. I did bore out the holes inside the piston. I believe they're 2 millimeters bigger than factory how they come, just to have more flow. I also use the STP treatment oil inside here. These shocks, I got that idea from another guy I watched on YouTube. Just for breakdown, like when you use the normal shock oil, like in the heat and stuff, it breaks down a lot quicker, and you'll see they'll get more spongier, I guess, and you'll have to change it more often. With the oil treatment, you don't. I actually ran all season, didn't have to change anything at all. Let me see. They're also limited on the inside, so my drive shafts don't pass level, because these cars, when they're making the power, when you're on the full throttle after it leaves the line, it, like I've seen it, like when I have it on my dyno, it wants to always keep lifting like this. Like it would squat and then it wants to lift like this naturally. So that's why I put the limiters there, so it doesn't pull it too much. Also, setting it up like this, like if I leave it like that and set it up like that at the highest point, when I hit it, that's all I get, so it won't wheelie up or anything. Just a little bit of that travel. And then if I push down on the car when I stage it, so it'll be almost there, a few millimeters off the ground, just enough for it to hit. And then with this rear suspension combo that I got going on with that oil and these springs, is that it's just gonna want to come up slowly. So it's gonna hit, it's gonna ride the bar for a bit and go up slowly. That's why you'd want to use also the 1-wheel bar, so it doesn't steer the car. Just hit it and go up slowly. This is what works for me. It might not work for all of you. I've also did this same combination. I had it on the stock tub, and all I did was bolt it onto here, and it's fine. yeah, that's about it. And before that, so you see all that Mamba stuff. I used to run the 8S on here with 2.5 R1 motor, and that went really good. And then just got a different setup, mid-motor setup, and I've been using that for my Outlaw car now, and I thought this was perfect to put the VXL in it, keep it rear motor. Yeah, just been working really good. Best time so far was 2.4 at 52 mile an hour, and I built it at the end of the season, maybe 2-3 weeks with testing on it and messing around with it on the weekends for those last 3 weeks, and so far good progress. If next I'm gonna try to get some Voodoo Reds or some drag work tires, something a lot better than the Blue Dot Reactions. I believe it'll get me down to the 2.3s, 2.2s GNSs. That is the goal. So that's the breakdown here of my VXL setup, and hopefully it helps any of you guys with the Traxxas stuff that are maybe struggling or whatever. If this helps, that's great. That's what it's for. Like I said, this is what works for me. All right, guys, have fun out there. Thanks for watching.